the southern side of the map as well. Okay, so same kind of stuff. Get those mutas active on the map. You got good saturation this time, so I need to see a big transfer to that third. And then you're going to spend extra resources on things like Evo Chamber, perhaps a fourth if you feel zany. But these resources need to be going to something. So Overlords, get those injections. Okay, so you're perusing. You've got the tower, so no drop coming anywhere too far. You'll notice there's still space on the map, though, for a drop to come swinging across the map, right?
Up at the north?
A particularly fortuitous Zerg would drop a couple Overlords just below his base, so that if he does leave his base at all, you can see it. Here he comes, big push. A lot of Marines. You should be making about 300,000 Balins right now. There you go. And see, this is why you don't want to march 4 creep tumors towards Terran. Should be 1 or 2 tops. Okay, but if he wants to do that again, you're going to Baneling the shit out of that, right?
Yes.
So that's actually what he's asking for you to do. Okay, he's really wanting it right now. Get your mutas together. Don't let him wander in. Don't let him wander in.
Whoa.
Okay, so you led in with the Marines, or the Zerglings, excuse me.
Damn it.
The Banelings never got there. So in the future, same time, right?
Yeah.
Those Lings are only going to buy you a few seconds of time. Okay, so now this saturation of that third needs to be much, much better than it has been in the previous 2 games. So here he comes. You got a lone queen out there. And now your minerals are getting a little bit out of hand. That's when that Roach War needs to happen, Evo Chamber, or at least a fourth, if these minerals need to be put down. And as long as you're saturating and injecting that third, you don't have to worry about your resources. You're going to be fine. Get your army under control. Okay, so I don't know, he's just going pure Marine. You got a bunch of Zerglings in random places, like up above the ramp. That's not a good spot for anything.
Kind of want to add in some infestors right now.
Do it. Get those injections. You need to keep making drones. Okay, you're getting away from the drones again. This is like one of your weaknesses by a long shot. Okay, and according to your Zelnaga Tower, is taking the middle off the backs of just Marines. Now, if this ever happens to you, you need to either kill yourself or kill him. But that's arrogant. Yes! Sup? Where'd your whole army go? Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, that's actually... Okay, now turn all those Zerglings into Banelings right now. Okay? That's what should happen every single time a Terran keeps doing that. And you could have done that a long time ago, but that's okay. That was actually perfectly executed. So once again, you've killed his army, but I'll tell you what one of your weaknesses is. You don't have a fourth, so he kills a base, boom, you're in the same spot as he is. Watch your mutas. Watch the mutas.
No.
Okay, so you need to take a fourth. You got all this money. You've got injections you're missing at your natural, injection at the main, injection at the fourth. You actually could not miss an injection right now.
Okay, do not need to do that.
You need roach speed, your supply capped, you need Evo chambers. You got a bunch of Banelings. He just lost that whole base and army. He's got one of 2 choices. How does a Terran get back in these games?
Drops and overexpanding.
Exactly. There is the third option, which is just all in, but that one's standard for every matchup.
Yeah, I think we're ready for an all-in.
Oh yeah, got a billion Banelings. Again, clumps of Overlords, need to spread them out. You do have the towers, which is great. I love the high yield expansion, it's bold and I like it. Don't like the lack of Evo Chamber, and now you're oversaturating your mains to transfer over somewhere. I'm thinking your new third, and then you can transfer down to a base down there. Oh, there's his army. Don't let them take that high ground. So you need to move your same kind of attack though. Okay, remember.
Holy smokes! Where did all those tanks come from?
That's fine. I wish we had +1 armor right now, but that's okay.
Yeah, no
In the future we'll do that. See, that's what you can't do with mutas. That's how guys get back into the game. There's don't overextend yourself. You have this game won. It's yours to lose, and that's one of the ways to do it. Okay, so get those mutas back together. Again, oversaturate your main, put that to use. Okay, he's going to expand up there. That's what he's doing. And that's okay. You don't have to fight him tooth and nail for that. It's not a good spot because he can siege that macro hash you shouldn't have made. But if he doesn't want to, if he wants to let you have those other 3 bases, that's fine. So watch these overlords that are kind of wandering into his base. Okay, so here he is. He's going to kill that hatchery. That's fine. You can either counterattack.
I don't know how to engage this.
Well, you can't right here. You absolutely can't. You can come in through the back and the front, or you can attack right here if he's overextending himself. Watch the mutas, okay? Watch the mutas.
Wow.
And then when he does that, you should have ran into the lanes.
You're right. You're right. God damn it.
Watch those lanes, man. Okay, so saturate these bases. Don't go crazy about this. If he wants to kill your natural, that's okay. If he wants to come in like this, you should have banelings somewhere. See, there's that.
Yep.
Look at your banelings. Do you see that? 9 just popped. Indecisiveness, man. That's your killer. You just lost 9 banelings because you didn't commit. Okay, so he's moving up. So just kind of buy your time. Let him kill the hatchery. It's ugly, but pull the drones. Don't lose more than you need to. You've got all this money unspent. Now you're going to kill that army. Good. Okay. So it's ugly, right? Ugly game. Oh.
God damn, upgraded Marines are so good.
Yep. That's another thing that's killing you too, is lack of upgrades.
Yep. I think I'm toast again. I'm down to 100 supply.
It's not looking good. You still win off the backs of banelings, and you've got all this unspent money, so you gotta start spending it. Not throwing away mutas.
Damn, I still didn't clean that up. Fuck, I'm falling to pieces.
Yep. Okay, all this unspent money, so you gotta make a choice. You gotta, first of all, you gotta hit these injections. You're not hitting injections at all. You have no gas, so guess what that means? You need to prioritize gas mining.
So I guess
you can do to stop that. So you either have to think you're dead, say GG, or make a stand at the class base.
I think we're toast. I'm gonna see if I can't poke up and do this third. But
well, if you would have made these lanes and abandons, you could have popped it for sure. Yeah. But as a planetary fortress, there's nothing Lings can do about it. Okay, well that's alright. I'll tell you what. Absolutely, 100% you had him beat. On a good day, you beat him there. So let me just thank him for his time and then we'll talk about it. So this is a different situation, and this is really good that we're talking about this, because this is one of the troubles that Zergs have in this matchup, and then they go on, you know, you don't do this thankfully, because I respect you, but they then go on the forum and they're like, oh, this match is bullshit, I can't win it.
I'm ready to say those positions are bullshit, because that push was ridiculous.
Yeah, they're hard, I'll tell you what. You ask a Brood War player about Heartbreak Ridge. You ask them about that map playing against Terran. They'll tell you don't know what a nightmare is. So in this position, you have to engage it mentally. You have to say to yourself, same stuff I was telling you, which is, okay, I'm going to make him turtle his ass up there, because that's what he's trying to do. That's his only way to get back into this. That's the choice he made. So if he does things like overextend with his Marines, you pop him like you did. If he leaves his tanks vulnerable, I'm going to go dink and donk him as much as I can, like you did to the most part. For the most part, there's more you could have done. But if it gets to a certain point where it's like, oh shit, he's got it. He's got Thors up there, he's got tanks, I can't engage it. Then what you do is you say, fine, fuck it. I'm gonna make him either overstep his boundaries, or I'm gonna overexpand, or not necessarily overexpand because you already have the necessary amount, but you're gonna commit to your other bases where he can't crawl. It's getting outside that position basically. That was the 20-minute mark, and he pushes that base. And then those positions become a bitch. But guess what? By 20 minutes, you have a say in what position you're in.
Yeah.
If he hasn't capitalized up until that point, then you don't really have a right to complain about those positions. That's why you expanded to the 3 o'clock main. That's why you took the natural and the high yield in the middle of the map.
Right.
If you would have saturated those at all, and if you would have not made a sand at that base, then you would have been on 3 healthy bases plus a main when he's on 1 base.
Yeah.
1 base. He was mined out of his main and his natural.
So what about do we need to be teching faster? I don't know if I'm getting high, like, ever, you know? Is that making any sense?
No, you need to be upgrading. You absolutely, I mean, at best, your upgrades were 1-1 on melee and carapace, and then you had 1-0 on your mutas. You watch an Idra game, you watch a Wreck game, less so a machine game, but still, when he's playing his best, even a machine game, and their shit's beefy, and they have to be. If a guy's making pure Marine like he was, and he's only 1-0, then congratulations, you just won a ladder game. But if you want to travel to an MLG or, you know, some kind of land, local land,
yeah,
you got to win with upgrades, man. They're going to be beefy. And Marines that are on 3-3 or 3-2 like his were, that shit's insane. They got the highest DPS, and now they also are taking 3 damage from your Zerglings. LOL.
Why are Zerglings so bad in this game?
They have their uses. They absolutely are not attack move units. They are surrounds. They are production line harassers. They are, you know, speed units.
I want Brood Warlings.
So do you still have Poke Bunny?
Yeah, let me see if he can go 1 game.
So you kind of melted down in the positions there, but I really need you to kind of consider it, because there's other places and other maps where that same thing happens. It doesn't have to be 12 o'clock versus 9 o'clock.
Yeah, Poke's good to go.
Okay. I'll go ahead and host and you can suggest them. There's going to be maps where it's like, oh shit, the Terran's dug in. And the answer is not, alright, I'll just go kill him. Unless you can. It's got to be, if he moves out, I'm going to counter. I can't save that base, so what I'm going to do is just defend at my 3 healthy bases and make him lose that way.
Excellent.
The things you're really doing really, really well, and I'm saying this for your benefit, but also for the people listening, because this is something that not enough Zergs do, is you got fantastic information by poking up that ramp. Boom, command center. Okay, most Terrans would build that further back in their base for the very reason that once you see that, you're safe to hoard drones. But if they afford you that information, then take it, just like you did. Also, Zerglings outside of base did a great job of that. You did overcommit with those Zerglings early, and we talked about that. Instead of losing them, just kind of create that tension, poke in and out of his mineral line safely, and make it look like you're testing the waters, you know?
Yep.
That's something I did a lot in Brood War, and it won me more games than it lost me, that's for damn sure.
Yeah.
And lastly, and this is going to be something that we could rename the next 12 weeks to 12 weeks of Jeff reminding Flabulous to spread his overlords. But if you're going to play Zerg and not use your overlords to know everything that's going on the map,
Yeah.
then you have no right to complain.
You're
Not
right.
that you do. I'm saying that, you know, for all Zerg.